Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, checking out my new Avengers Tower. But how did we get here? Let's check it out. Alright guys, so I just wanted to give you a flashback to a year ago. This was my original Stark Tower, or Avengers Tower. It turned out really great, but I figured since the Daily Bugle was so big, I had to go bigger and better. So this is an update on my progress. Alright guys, so as you know, I have been working on my Avengers Tower for a long period of time, and every time I look at the Avengers Tower, I see the white windows, and I'm not exactly happy with how they look. So I went ahead and ordered some pieces, and this is the new side. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Love it? What's your thoughts? Alright, let's finish up this bad boy, and then we will show you some more of the details of it. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I finished all of the windows, going all the way around the sides, and now they are all gray. So I'm really excited. Now, unfortunately, this back part got smashed to pieces. So unfortunately, I have to rebuild that. And then from there, my plan is to redesign this center part. If you guys have been kind of watching live streams, you know that these are a drawer system, and it's not exactly the best system on the planet, but it does work when it wants to. I also want to put this down here once I get the back situated and then the top situated. So went ahead and in addition to the gray windows, I added the supports for the top. That way, when I rebuild that section, it will look nice. So I'm excited about that. Still a lot to do as far as progress, so I'm super excited. This has been a very long awaited build of mine, so I'm pretty excited about it. Let's get cracking. Alright guys, so I am super excited. I was able to rock out this entire section, which goes right here. So to kind of give you an idea, I have a bunch of different Iron Mans that they've come out with and all that kind of fun stuff. Some of them are duplicates, but what my plan is that I really don't feel that the Iron Man in Lego is finished. I'm sure that it will be a situation where they will make more, and I also have a couple more to add that I've gotten most recently, but this pops right on here just like so. And that lines up with the top. Then once I build the top, it'll go on here, but it also secure both in, and I'm excited. So that is how it looks. Yes, I know there's gaps here. I like how that looks, actually, even though it's open. I do like how that looks, so I'm actually going to leave it like that. So now we got to build the top. Let's get cracking. Alright guys, wow. So I have been working pretty hard on this. I do know that I have to situate a couple of these windows. I need to turn them into doors, actually. So I for sure need to do that. But the top of the build is actually looking really good. So I was able to secure the A's from before. I rounded these out because originally they were a bit square. I had ordered some parts that came in, so I'm excited about that. And I'm really liking how it turned out. So I still don't have interior up here. Need to solidify this a little bit, I think, as far as stability. As you can see, this section here kind of dips down a little bit. I kind of did that on purpose so that when I put the back piece, it will go flush to this. But it will also go flush to this. So it actually creates a little bit more stability. So I do have the A's on both sides. Even though this is Stark Tower, I'm trying to figure out how to do the Stark to where it looks nice. So we'll see how that works out. I know the A looks really awesome. I really like how that was done. But all in all, I still got a lot of work to do. So, as always, let's get cracking. Alright guys, so we are getting taller and taller. That's right, this thing is getting massive. So, here we are with the top section. As you can see, I finished out the bottom, and then we have the top. So I, of course, need to order some blue window panes. I am completely out of those, which kind of sucks. So I will definitely have to order those. But as you guys can see, this pops off rather nicely, and then it is level on the inside. So, again, as you can kind of see, I need lots of window panes here, and then around here I actually need a few dark bluish gray window panes, or not, or door frames to complete that. So I will definitely have to order these. It may take some time because these are actually a lot of times on the pick-a-brick wall at my local store. So if I can pick those up, I will definitely pick up a bunch more because I am completely out and I go through those like crazy. So definitely have those to work on. Now I have a solid, right? It's solid, yeah. I have it solid up here. I'm in the process of tiling everything. Essentially what's going to go on top here is probably some gunners, or some antennas similar to that one over there. This is not going to have a water tower on it because this is more of a contemporary building, so I'm not going to go that way with it. But just to kind of give you a little bit of scope, here is the height on this thing. This thing is actually like taller than me. I'm standing straight up, and you can see that this thing towers over me. In addition to on the table, of course. So we are looking at a massive, massive build. Definitely the largest of the builds thus far. As you can kind of see, I still got some room between the top of the build and the roof, but I do not plan on going any bigger than that. So that is definitely some fun stuff. I'm really enjoying the build on the live streams, and still got a lot of work to do. Still got to finish up top and then get all of the details on the interiors done. So again, let's get cracking. Alright guys, so here we have it. I went ahead and incorporated all the new windows that came in. So now all of the build windows are in. I also added the 2 doors in here. I was going to make them centered double doors, but I don't know, for whatever reason, it just didn't look right. I also have maintained the modularization, so there's that. which I'm excited about. Coming around to the back, most of this is not even anywhere close to being done, but did want to showcase what I have kind of going on here. So we have a little bit of the lab here that I'm working on. Of course, there is a shelf that I'm trying to figure out a new shelving system for, and then we have another lab here. So I might switch these around. Of course, I have to tile all of that, and then here is the back side of closer to the top. Alright guys, so another update. Just finished this during the last live stream, or put all this together. So I went ahead and tiled everything. I will most likely have to go in and remove some of this tiling, as I forgot to put in jumpers. I still need to put in on this side. I'm going to put in like a secretary's desk and all of that for when you walk in the building. And then back here, I went ahead and put the mech. I took it apart so that it kind of showcases the different areas of the build for the mock, and then I just have to tile everything. I also left these areas blank. That way I can put in like information areas. That way it's kind of like a museum and all that. And then from there, once I have all that done, I can move on to the second floor, which I am going to try and rock out probably today, this evening, and then from there we get to revamp the center section. So I am really excited on how this turned out. I think it turned out really awesome. I kind of, if you haven't seen what this is the arc reactor that I put together. But all in all, really liking the details of what I've put together so far. I'm really excited for the build and to get it all situated. Let's rock it. Alright guys, so here is the final interior of the first floor. Again, we have the arc reactor here. We have a security checkpoint. We have a check-in desk. And then going back into the museum. I really love how the tiling turned out, so I went ahead and finished that. And then I put these little plaques in for the different areas. That way I could showcase basically details on each of the pieces of this mech and then go from here. I really love how this turned out. I love the detail. The only thing I really have to do is include minifigures, and then we can go from there. So that is an update on the first floor. Alright guys, so here we have the second floor. As you guys know, I included a monorail station in my second floor. Figured that would be a good plan to do. It has given me trouble throughout my city as far as designing the monorail, but we will figure that out. I also built this section on a live stream. You can kind of see I decided to do cross supports because the build is so big. I haven't done a whole lot of details, so that'll be a lot later as I've got to figure out what I want to do in here, but just wanted to kind of give you a showcase of what the second floor looks like. As you guys know, the back piece shattered into a billion pieces, but I did finalize kind of how the top looks here. I really like it. I went ahead and also added in the bar area in there. I still got a lot of more details to do in there, but I think it is looking rather awesome. This section here, I actually redesigned it. It originally was a step down, but I went ahead and made it flush to the interior, so I've got to add those details as well. And then, yeah, like I said, the Hall of Armor, is smashed into a million pieces, so I'm currently rebuilding that. But just kind of wanted to give you an idea. As you can see, it is modularized, so this piece is one piece, this is a second. This entire up to this point here is another piece. This piece right here, the whole floor is a piece. This piece, and then we also have a roof piece up here as well. So, coming along very nicely, I think. What are your guys' thoughts? Super excited. Alright guys, we have put in a little bit more work in the Avengers Tower. What we went ahead and did is these were all trans dark or trans black windows. I went ahead and popped those out so that, and ordered some trans blue and filled those all in so it is a little bit more cohesive to a build and it matches a little bit better. I also realized that with this section here, the Hall of Armor, I was drastically out of space. So what I went ahead and did is I went ahead and I'm currently doing this, is I am adjusting all of the armor over. That way I have a lot more slots. So essentially I have one more full row of 6, and then I have 4 more empty spaces, so I can add 10 more Iron Man as they come out. Now, once I get to a point where there's no more room, I will go ahead and start taking out the non-official Iron Man, because obviously this is War Machine, we have Razor, Taser here. This is from Doctor Who, so that's technically not Iron Man, but I will go ahead and incorporate those into the build over there, and then have that much more space for the new Iron Man as they come out. So, super excited about that. Alright guys, so there you have it. This video is getting rather long, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the update here. I hope you guys enjoy. We will have a lot more updates on this build as we get closer to finishing it. It's still a long ways away, but I really love how it turned out. So, as always guys, hope you guys enjoy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and I just want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon and YouTube members. It really does mean a lot that you guys are investing in me and my channel, and I am super excited that you love everything that we're doing on the channel. So, thank you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, you can sign up with my memberships on both Patreon and YouTube, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.